Hey y'all, my name is Carla Medrano, aka Moon the Storyteller, and I tell stories. And I want to help you tell your stories and sell them. To one, I am a wife. To another, I am a mom. To thousands more, I am a nurse, a voice actor, a creator. And to you, I want to be your comic book marketer. So back in 2022, I pivoted from bedside nursing and decided to combine my knowledge and skills and my love for social media to help healthcare professionals market their products and services. Over the course of 2 years, I earned $100,000 plus as a part-time healthcare marketer. And when I started writing my own comic book, Luna, I poured all that I knew into ensuring that Luna saw the same success as my clients. As a result, Luna has had 2 successful Kickstarter launches, and most recently, I took lead on the marketing strategy behind the largest indie crossover event in history, the Epiphany Engine. That initiative raised over $60,000 in just 30 days. Joseph Illich, an award-winning Milestone and DC Comics writer and editor, gave me the title, The Misty Night of Marketing. So, I ain't new to this, y'all. All right, welcome to episode 6, How to Use Instagram Live to Build Your Brand. So before we jump into this week's marketing tip, don't forget that I will be launching an 8-week crash course about comic book marketing. And I'm looking for creators who are interested in joining my beta launch. If you haven't already, join my email list to stay updated. And you can find that link in the channel description or the show notes. All right, let's get started. So don't forget, the only sales funnel you'll need to sell your book are the 3 B's: brand awareness, brand trust, and brand customer. So if this is your very first podcast, I want to encourage you to listen from episode 1, because not only do I break down what each of those touch points in the 3B sales funnel actually means, but how you can execute them to bring in new readers every month. So the past few weeks, I have been laser focused on helping you understand how to bring more awareness to your brand, since this is how you attract more people with the hopes of some of them flowing into your sales funnel. Remember, your brand is you, not your comic book, you. Dr. Sheena Howard says, content gets attention, but connection builds loyalty. And another word for loyalty is trust. That's right. Creating content will attract attention, but in order for people to move down your funnel, you need to gain their trust. And if people have trust in you, your brand, then they will trust in any extension of you, which is your comic books. So what's one free way to gain trust? Going live on Instagram. Of course, other platforms offer this feature. Facebook offers the live feature, TikTok, YouTube. But since I am more familiar with Instagram, we're going to talk about Instagram. All right. And most of you are on Instagram because that's how you found me, right? So Instagram Live was a feature that was launched back in 2016 by Instagram to broadcast live videos to your audience. This feature works within Instagram stories, and you can go live by tapping on the live icon, or you can tap in like the upper right-hand corner on the plus sign and go live that way as well. Once you go live, your followers will receive an in-app notification whenever you start the live broadcast to boost engagement, reach, and attendance. So I have some statistics. So a website called A Influencer says this: more than 1 million people watch Instagram Live every single day. And this was an article from 3 years back, so I'm sure that number is a lot more. But again, more than 1 people watch Instagram Live every day. And then this second statistic is really interesting. 2 in 3 of those users agree that Instagram Live makes it easier to engage with brands. So 2 out of 3 people feel that Instagram Live makes it easier to engage with brands. Okay, so you may be saying, I get so nervous when I go live. Is there something else I can do? Well, of course, there's other things you can do. But again, this is free. This is absolutely free. So I want to encourage you to implement this in your marketing strategy. All right. Also, remember a few episodes back, I said you should get comfortable being uncomfortable. Well, that applies here. Of course, the very first time you go live, you will be nervous. I was too. But if you make this a regular part of your marketing strategy, it will get easier and easier. Now, let's go back to one of those statistics. 2 out of 3 people that are on IG agree that IG Live makes it easier to engage with brands. So what does this mean for you? It means that when your followers see you on IG Live, they feel it becomes a lot easier to have access to you. They feel it's easier to ask you questions. They feel it's easier to observe you and listen to you. And this all builds, say it with me, TRUST, trust. And trust is what will turn a follower into a fan and eventually a customer. All right, so now that you're committed to going live, let's now it's time to prep for it. First, think about what you want to talk about. And it should be a topic that people actually care about. And I hate to tell you this, it's not your comic book. Not yet, anyway. It will be your comic book will be something they care about down the road. But for right now, it should be a topic people know and care about. For example, when Secret Invasion came out, which is a show on Disney Plus for Marvel, a lot of people were talking about it. Good and bad, a lot of people were talking about it. So I did a live with 2 other creators, Lloyd and Tosh of Midnight Comics, to discuss it. We got a lot of engagement from that live because it was a topic that people cared about. Another time I went live with Tony Cottrell, Mr. Joe's Village, and Jibba Anderson after we successfully funded the Epiphany Engine, which is the largest Black indie crossover event in history. So we got a lot of engagement after that one as well. And the Superman trailer just released. So going live to talk about that this week also makes sense, right? I have not done it, but that will be something really great for you to do and talk about, since that is what everyone's talking about right now. Next, after you've chosen a topic, think about how long it should be. I recommend anywhere from 10 to 20 minutes because after 20 minutes, people tend to get bored and drop off. However, depending on the topic, depending on if you invite any guests, you may decide to go longer. But test different durations out, right? Maybe have one at 10 minutes, maybe have one at 20 minutes, maybe have one at 45 minutes. Just test out and see what works best for you and your audience. The next thing to do is create a post letting people know about it. Be sure to include the date, time, and topic. Then on the big day, make sure you go live on your phone or your tablet. Your personal computer won't work. Don't ask me why, but the personal computers, they don't work. I have not figured out how to use Instagram Live for my computer. So just make sure you go live on your phone or your tablet. And then one thing you also want to pay attention to is your background. Make sure there's not a whole bunch of clutter in the background. Make sure you have good lighting. I've seen some creators go live and I could barely see them. It's like they're going live from a cave. Make sure you have good lighting. Make sure you have a really clean and nerdy background. Keep it but make sure it's just easy on the eyes, right? Those are just little things that can go a long way in building trust with your followers. Now, once you go live, Instagram will send out a blast to all of your followers, so you may not have anyone on live with you at first. 1, 2, 3, 4 people may join, okay? And when you first go live, you may not even have anyone watching you. But even if there's no one watching you, don't get discouraged and just continue on with your live, okay? After you finish your live, make sure you post it. Instagram will purposefully push your video as a reward for taking advantage of one of its features, and they will show it to more of your followers than usual. And if you really want to get fancy, use apps like Snap Insta to download your video to your device. Next, use CapCut and edit your video into 90-second clips, which is the duration Instagram absolutely loves and recommends to new people. In this way, you can create several pieces of content that will help people gain trust in you. So are you ready? Make it a goal to go live this week. So to recap, the only way you will be able to direct people down your sales funnel is gaining their trust. An easy way to do that is allowing them to interact with you during an Instagram Live. Choose a topic that people care about. Go live by yourself or invite another creator. Keep it anywhere between 10 to 20 minutes. And don't forget to post it on your page so more people can watch the replay. So if you enjoyed this podcast, be sure to subscribe and don't forget to join my email list to get marketing inspiration sent directly to your inbox. All right, until next week.